Welcome back to Homeschooling Through High School. Hi, my name is CJ, and I thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're part of the family, I'm so glad that you came back to visit. So last week I was at the Great Homeschooling Convention, and I met a lot of vendors, and this particular vendor just caught my eye. Heron books. I had never heard of them before, but I was glad that I stopped by. There was a wonderful, wonderful spokesperson there named Madison. Hi, Madison, if you're watching. She was very informative and patient with all of my questions, and by the time we were done chatting, I saw so many things that I wanted to incorporate as review for my particular summer school session and also for next year, and I'd like to share that with you. So tune in right now to hear her portion of what Heron Books is all about, and then after that I'm going to do a flip through of this and a few other of the products that I bought.
So this curriculum was created by a group of educators in the 70s. They were kind of fed up with how things were being done.
Wow.
We weren't getting effective adults out of high school. They were illiterate, couldn't hold jobs, couldn't think for themselves, like go with the crowd, and couldn't stay the stampede if there was one. So, and they were trying to change things within their institutions, and it would not change because it was too stuck.
Got it.
So they created their own school. It was a combination of writing their own curriculum as well as curating things from other places.
Okay.
They created an amazing reading program, holding together books, even writing glossaries for those books, the hard to find words. And the idea was we want students to learn so that they can apply. We don't want them to just study to pass a test because then they can't do anything with it.
Exactly.
And we want them to be able to think with the information and come up with their own conclusions. We want them to be independent learners so that they can study at their own pace, come up with their own conclusions, like I said. But sometimes a student needs more time to learn something, and some go really fast. In the classical system, when you have many kids in front of you, how are you hoping that they all learn the data at the same rate? It's not going to happen. Some are being left behind, some are really bored, and hopefully you're the one in the middle, but it's rare that you are. So this was all created so that it caters to the individual, so that they can learn at the rate they need to, they can think with the data, and that they can apply the data.
And plus you said, we mentioned mastery.
Mastery. It is mastery-based learning. So how it works
that.
in the school is when they do the exam, if they don't get 100%, they go restudy the stuff they don't understand so they can fill in the gaps. So they do understand it, so when they move on, they're not moving on with misunderstanding.
Nice.
So it is mastery-based.
Very nice. All right, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Wow. All right, there you go. All right, so basically we're going to start with this science unit. So my youngest will be studying marine biology. However, I picked this up just because of, well, several reasons, to be honest. She loves animals, and there are some marine animals in here, and so we can use this along with what we already have. The thing that really won me over here is the pages, the photography, the artistry, the colors, it's just gorgeous. I don't even know how to explain. I've got to meet whoever this artist is. I really do. Just beautiful and realistic, I should say. And so this is the science book. All right, and this one is called Animal Kingdom. And so this is a flip through, easy read, fun read, not overwhelming, and that would be perfect for my 6th grader. Look at that, just gorgeous. Here are some cards that go along with. And what I like about the cards, again, simple, beautiful, vibrant. And look, we have the title of the animal and just 3 major things that you need to know. Love it, love it, love it. All right, and then over here, I picked up a review. What are you eating? This is a review book for all 3 of my kids. Here are the chapters and what's in there. Okay. And then very simple, easy read, something I can just hand them. They can finish this in a day, perhaps. There's a few topics in here I need to go over with them a little bit further. We've already done a unit, but this is a supplement to what we've done in the past. A great reminder for my son entering high school we will be going a bit beyond the simplicity of this book. However, let me tell you, this is chock full of information. Just a great reminder for him, as he is going to get an even harder health book coming up here. Simple, modern, I just love it. Just love it. And then over here, we completed Human Anatomy and Physiology last year, and I wish I had these cards. They are gorgeous. So we have this one, for example, right here. And then on the back, it talks about the diaphragm. Once again, very clean and modern, simple and to the point. Look at that. Look at that. I just love it. Just love it. Let's skip a few here so we can see some other things. Look at that. And so I purchased this one primarily for these cards. And I'm going to be using basically just the cards, but it comes as a set. It comes prepackaged, as you saw I was holding earlier. So it has a journal, a Young Scientist journal that comes along with it. And then it has this learning guide as well. Let's take that out for a quick flip. Okay, so here's the first page. It tells you what to read, an activity to go along with, and something else to read, and then another activity. And then the teacher checks in down here. Look at that. Love it. So that's the student learning guide. And then one more item. I didn't know about this little bonus. I'm going to have to open this up and see what this is. All right, so right here we have teacher resources. And inside, it gives you everything you need to have for the student journal and to use alongside with this book. So it talks about the learning guides. Okay. It tells you different books that go alongside with the journal and this student learning guide. It talks about other materials that you might need. It makes some recommendations, highly recommended items. Okay, and then it gives you some alternates if you can't find certain items, so I love that. And then look at that, we have some exams. And there you go. That's all part of this unit right here, the fabulous human body. This all comes together. And if I'm not mistaken, you can purchase these cards separately, but I just decided to get just the whole set. And there you have it. Now they have a lot more on their website, and I'll make sure that that is linked. And there you go. And this company, once again, is called Heron Books.
Video.
Thanks for stopping by. High School.
Like and subscribe for more awesome content. Going through high school.